bored. I'm so bored with revising for these stupid exams. I could saw my leg off.
Now that will be painful. And Miss Harbour will still make you study. There must be something fun we could do. Actually, there is. I'm inventing a special pen which can write essays. You just give it a title and 5 minutes later, it's done. You can help me if you like.
Mona, I think I'd rather eat a bowl of bat droppings.
That can be arranged.
Oh, hello, girls. I say, you lot wouldn't happen to have anything for Beaky to eat, would you? It's ravenous.
You could have my potions textbook.
Funny you should say that. He's already devoured 2 poetry books and a pencil.
Not owls like rats and mice. We'll go down to the dungeons and catch him on this week.
Ah, thank you.
Come on.
No thanks. The rats down there are bigger than Shetland ponies. They've got huge, vicious, pointy teeth and claws that'll rip your throat out. Anyway, good luck. Whoa, Cressy's right. Those rats must be enormous.
Perhaps I'd better get back to my pen. I really need to get the diametrical axes aligned.
The nest must be through here.
Hetty, no!
What is it?
Well, obviously it's an instrument of torture used by giant rats to take revenge on any Cackles girl stupid enough to come here to try and catch them.
Mona.
Okay, it's an old printing press.
Hey, we could print money. We'll be rich.
I don't think so. Prints newspapers.
Oh. Why don't we make a school newspaper? We could call it the Cackle Chronicle.
Nobody uses old machines like these anymore. Probably won't even work.
Thank you. Miss Swoop? What on earth are you doing?
The owl whispering. Trying to take Beaky's mind off his hunger. He won't stop eating.
Tell you what, I'll play him some Mongolian nose flute music. That should distract him.
Miss Hardroom, I've just had the most brilliant idea.
Henrietta Hubble, how many times must you be told to knock and wait outside the staff room door?
Sorry, Miss Hardroom. Sorry to interrupt anything, but I really want to start a newspaper and...
A school newspaper? What a marvellous idea. Miss Cackle, the girls are supposed to be revising for their examination. Girls can't study all day, Constance. It's not healthy.
Thank you, Miss Cackle. I won't let you down. It will be the most amazing newspaper ever, I promise.
But how will it be printed? I'm sure Hetty will find a way.
Have you had a chance to look at the press yet?
I was just about to when I was attacked by a giant ink-squirting squid. It was touch and go there for a while, but after a few skillful wrestling moves, I managed to overpower it. Yes, of course I've looked at it, and yes, it's working. Can I get back to my pen now?
No. We've got a newspaper to write, and we are going to dig out the biggest scoops that this school can throw at us. We've started a new school newspaper. It's going to be phenomenal. Have you got any news?
Don't think so. Well,
Yes? Go on.
I've got a blister on my foot.
Great.
It's quite big. I think it's about to burst. Hi, Horrocks. You've had an interesting life. Money, happiness, success, and now misery, and a second-hand uniform. Can I interview you for our newspaper? Shut off. I'll take your photo.
Okay. Suppose so.
Right. First, I think we should align our shackles. Right. Okay. I'm going to do this thing. Whoa. I'm with you in a minute, Horrocks. Horrocks? Horrocks?
Sweets for news? Sweets for news? No. Has anyone got any news for my amazing school newspaper? bribing people, Hubble.
Wait till we tell Miss Hardbroom.
Don't bother. She already knows I'm doing a school newspaper.
A newspaper? Well, my hair's grown 4 inches in the past year. You could put that in a photo on page 3.
No chance. I'm looking for real groundbreaking stories.
So what have you got so far? Dilys in blister shock horror tragedy?
Well,
It's empty.
I could do better than that.
I doubt it.
We'll prove it. Just you wait, Hubble. I'll print a much better newspaper than yours. You'll be the laughing stock of this school.
Yeah, I can see our headline now. Hubble mocked in writer's block. Laughing stock. Shock, horror, tragedy.
Excuse me, Miss Harbroom. Can I please interview you for our school newspaper?
Crescent Moon Winterchild, now look what you've done. I have already told Henrietta Hubble that the school newspaper is a complete waste of time. It prompts gossip, a frivolous attitude towards school activities, and is a shameful waste of paper. Now go away and get on with your school revision.
Take that as a no comment then.
Caspian? I'm collecting news for my fantastic school newspaper. Can you tell me anything exciting?
Yes. Jam donuts are much less jammy than they used to be.
So, what's your favourite colour?
Green. No, red. No, wait. Oh, hang on, I know this one. Got it. Emmy Witcher's favourite colour is black, isn't it?
Black. Dark black or light black?
Black, I think.
Black. I'll just write that down. Do you have a pencil? Thanks.
What should we call my newspaper?
How about Witching Weekly?
Dull, double dull, with knobs on. Should be something with my name in big, bold letters.
Belladonna's booklet. Brochure. Bugle.
You really are rubbish at this, aren't you? Maybe we should call it Belladonna, !
We really ought to get some stories sorted.
Oh. Haven't you got any yet?
Get lost, Hubble. This is a private editorial meeting.
Belladonna Bindweed! How dare you fritter away valuable studying time by drawing silly cartoons?
It's for our newspaper, Miss Hardbroom.
Newspaper? You'll be making no such thing.
But Hubble's allowed.
One newspaper in this school is an unfortunate occurrence. 2 would be a time-wasting abomination. Miss Cackle has given you permission for your ridiculous newspaper, Hubble. It had better be good.
I'll get you for this, Hubble. Just you wait.
It's useless. You've got no news whatsoever.
We've got some interviews, and you've got the story about Beaky eating Miss Widget's nose flute.
Yeah, but everyone knows that already. What are we going to do?
Well, now hear me out. Apparently Dilys' blister is fierce.
Not Dilys and her blister. Hang on, I've got an idea. Newspapers always change their stories a bit, don't they? So we can make stuff up.
Hetty, that's a really bad idea.
It's all right, Hetty. I've done you some horoscopes.
Librans grow 3-inch fingernails. Well, that's hardly going to come true, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Pressy, if that happens, I'll eat my hat.
Fine. Hope you can afford a new one.
We better go. We'll ink the type and print in the morning.
Oh, I've just remembered. I've got to fix some things. Taskus, Speedus, Letterus, Rearrangus. There, much more exciting. And it's not all made up. And Beaky's still front page news. Come on, Kitty.
Hetty Hubble, I'm gonna get you into such big trouble.
Just hurry up. If Hardroom catches us, she'll boil us in her cauldron.
Finished. I think that's a much better headline, more imaginative.
Yeah, definitely. What does it say?
It says Horrocks can't read, shocker.
I can read. It's just all those blocks. They're in mirror writing.
Doesn't matter. It says something that's gonna get Hubble thrown out of Cackles.
How does it work?
Let's try this.
What's happening?
How should I know? Let's go!
Never mind that. What about my nails?
I told you my horoscopes will come true. Get ready to eat your hat.
There wasn't anything about a tail in them.
I might have changed a few tiny, weeny little things after you left.
But I don't understand. Can the things we put in the newspaper be coming true?
Oh, excellent newspaper, girls. Hilarious.
What you talking about?
Write paper, Hetty. The front page is really funny.
Someone's already printed our paper.
Looks like they put a spell on it too. Everything that's written's coming true. Did you change anything else?
Only a couple of little things, just to make it more exciting. I gave Belladonna a wart. It's all right, nothing bad's gonna happen.
Ah, Hetty, don't tell Miss Harborough, but that owl story really made me a beaky chortle.
May I see, please, Miss Reed? I didn't write this. This is terrible.
If everything in the newspaper's coming true, that means
Miss Hardroom's going to be eaten by a giant owl.
Henrietta Hubble, not only have you neglected your studies by starting a newspaper, but you have filled it with ridiculous lies.
But Miss Hardroom, I didn't write that story. And now the stories are going to come true, and you're in danger because of that giant owl.
Silence! And if you dare to print another edition of the paper, you will be punished. Do you understand me?
But
severely punished.
Goodness, I had no idea you wrote poems, Miss Cackle.
Poems, Miss Swope? Don't be so absurd. That's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Really? Well, according to Hetty's newspaper, you've written over 20,000 poems just this week.
Show me that paper. Is that what she said? A scholar I may be, and very well read, but I couldn't write verse with a gun to my head. Miss Hardroom, you're looking at me like I'm barking. Well, I'm not, so please stop and get back to your marking.
I just don't understand. Everything looks totally normal. We've got to figure out why these stories are coming true.
I bet Belladonna's got something to do with it.
I don't think it's Belladonna's fault. Scorpios aren't using bad magic this week.
Cressy, horoscopes are a load of rubbish.
You would say that. You're an Aquarius.
How did you make those stories come true?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Belladonna, I can see the ink on your hands, and I know you made up that owl story, so stop lying.
That's great coming from you, Hubble. You made up loads of stories.
Yes, but I didn't know they'd come true, and I didn't actually think you'd get a wart on your nose.
What? What? Horrocks, is this what really bad? Do you notice it immediately?
Yes, it matches the colour of your eyes.
Horrocks!
Well, I'm fed up. How am I supposed to eat my dinner? See?
Have you tried cutting them?
I can't hold the scissors. You'll have to do it for me.
I'm not touching your monkey nails. Miss Cackle, I think you should know. Hetty Hubble has put a spell on the school newspaper. Now all the stories are coming true.
That paper's rubbish through and through. It says that I'm a poet, so stories can't be coming true. I'm not one, and you know it. You must have somewhere else to be, I really would have thought, than telling silly tales to me. And by the way, nice wart.
Miss Hardroom, please, no. You've got to stay inside. It's not safe out there.
Henrietta Hubble, have you taken leave of your senses?
Miss Hardroom, you don't understand. You're in danger. I have to protect you.
You protect me? What ridiculous nonsense.
Miss Hardroom, you've got to listen to me.
The stories in my newspaper are coming true, and any minute now, a giant owl is going to swoop down, grab you with its clutches, and eat you.
I can't let you go outside, Miss Hardroom.
Henrietta Hubble,
You are in serious trouble.
Not half as much trouble as you, Miss Hardroom.
Caspian, please wake up. We desperately need your help.
Oh, come back next week. Or better still, next year.
Caspian, we printed a school newspaper, but someone bewitched it and now all the stories are coming true. What spell could they have used?
Stories coming true. That rings a bell. Let me think again. Oh, drat. Pick it up, will you? Here it is. The enchanted printing press. It was bewitched centuries ago. And whatever it prints comes true. One day, for a prank, a girl printed her friend's obituary. The very next day, the friend's broomstick was turned into a giant stick of rhubarb. At an altitude of 20,000 feet. It was no joke. I'm afraid they never found her.
That's awful.
Indeed. But on a positive note, we ate rhubarb crumble for a whole week.
Is there anything we can do to stop things happening?
No, nothing at all.
But if we don't, Miss Hardroom's going to get eaten by a giant owl.
And what's the problem exactly?
We must try something. Come on. Hetty!
It's all over. Miss Hardroom wouldn't listen to me, and now she's going to be eaten alive.
We've got to try something. Okay, the press is enchanted. Whatever it prints comes true. So,
we smash it up.
Things might still come true.
Cressy's right.
Why don't we print another edition with horoscopes which predict us coming up with a solution?
Or better still, we print a new edition and write new stories.
Predicting the events we want to happen. Then those will override the old stories.
Well, we better hurry up, or HB is owl pellets.
I fear that our friend Hetty Hubble has got poor Miss Hardroom into trouble. It's a very large owl which is now on the prowl. I'll go along at the double.
Task us, speed us, letter us, rearrange us.
So, no Libra fingernails and happiness for every star sign.
You don't have a tail, and Miss Cackle doesn't speak in poems.
And the owl hasn't come to eat HB after all. Finished. Let's print.
Wow! So that's the enchanted bit of the press.
Mona, this is no time for technical detail. Come on.
My tail's gone. It must be working. What on earth is that?
Miss Cackle, get away from it!
I don't understand. I changed the story. Why isn't it working?
The owl! It's made it rain sweets! That was all my idea.
I think we've all learned in various different ways that sometimes no news can be good news. Hetty, Mona, and Cressy, I want you each to write out 500 times. I must not let my imagination run away with me. Your initiative in starting a school paper was, however, admirable, as were your brave efforts to put things right. Thankfully, Miss Hardroom is alive and well, and as I realize I've absolutely no talent for poetry, that's the last piece of rhyming that you ever will hear from me. Lastly, the enchanted press which Mr. Bloom has now told me all about has been destroyed to prevent anything like this happening again.
But what do I do about my wart now?
Look, I'm really sorry. It's all my fault. He told me not to make up the stories.
Don't worry, my new invention's working now, so it can write our lines for us.
Brilliant.
Oh, Mona.
What?
You know my horoscopes came true?
Yeah?
Well, you said you'd eat your hat. Would you like brown sauce or ketchup?